Fire Emblem, you've at least had one moment like this whilst playing it. Now after that experience, you would assume that you would stop playing the game and do something better with your lives. And most people do. They're not Fire Emblem fans. They can name at least 5 times situations like this has occurred, and they still played the game for some reason. Now pair this up with there being on average 40 enemies per map, limited weapon uses, and characters so bad they're literally inside jokes. That's what Fire Emblem is. So then you may ask, why play the same game 50 times to the point you can understand what's happening in a different language? The answer is simple. The RNG. In order to keep the game from getting stale, the RNG will randomly jump scare you with a 2% crit, or you'll end up missing a 90% hit. You will feel a mix of emotions: anger, sadness, and especially frustration. You may question, well, if everything can be screwed over by chance, why don't I just play a real quote-unquote skill-based game like chess? Well, put simply, RNG giveth, and the RNG taketh. When you land a low percent crit that bails you out from certain death, it's a feeling that's hard to replicate, as A, didn't deserve that crit, and B, if you know how numbers work, you're gonna know that's not gonna happen again, probably. Same applies to lucky level ups. Your runs feel unique. Your runs feel special. In chess, everything is skill. Every mistake is your own fault. But in Fire Emblem, you can grow attached to a character you spent the entire game with, only for him to get hit by a low percent crit randomly and just straight up die. And there's no nonsense of, oh, he retreated because he can't fall here. He's straight up dead. It's the video game equivalent of tripping on a rock and somehow dying of 3rd degree burns. It doesn't make sense, and it's especially not fair. And the best thing is, it doesn't pretend to be either of these things. You play games for a challenge, not to have fun. Well, that's just me anyway.